Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Donald Trump and foreign workers in the US. So let's get to it. So I don't know if you've heard, but Donald Trump is planning to suspend foreign workers visas in the United States. That is very problematic, and I'll get into that in a minute. But first, let's talk about the types of visas there are. We have the H-1B visa. This visa is for highly skilled workers, so workers that work mainly in the tech industry, financial industry, and so on. So very educated people. Melania Trump also has a H-1B visa. Don't ask me how. Now, moving on to H-2B visa. This is a visa which allows temporary workers from abroad to come to the US to work in non-agricultural sectors. Then we have the L-1 visa over here, which allows immigrants for up to 3 months to stay in the US to work for a particular company that has issued the L1 visa. The maximum stay for this visa is 7 years. Now, these are the 3 types of visas that Donald Trump is banning in the US. Now, of course, there are exemptions. So people that work in food supply chains and people that work for hospitals to combat coronavirus, they are exempt for obvious reasons. Now, the fact that most of these jobs in the food supply chain and in the hospitals are taken up by immigrants says a lot about how America is running their country. I don't know if Donald Trump is aware of this, but this will give a negative impact to the economy of the US, because the US strives on these highly skilled workers, especially in the tech industry. And if there's no more highly skilled workers, then companies like Alphabet, companies like Facebook, Microsoft, and so on, they are tempted to move their operations abroad because they need these highly skilled workers to operate. And if they move abroad, they're going to help bolster the economies of whatever country they move to, whereas the economy of the US is going to decline because the tech industry is the biggest industry in the US by far. Moving on, this will prevent 525,000 immigrant workers moving to the US looking for a job through to the end of the year, as immigration analysts claim. Furthermore, another claim by these immigration analysts, which I found interesting and very believable, is that they believe that the administration, and Donald Trump of course, Donald Trump's administration, are using this suspension on foreign workers visas as a cover-up to tighten immigration policies around the US. And as everyone is aware, since Donald Trump's campaign in 2015 to 2016, he has been open about his views on immigration. He's been relentless about them because many of his supporters feel the same way. And like many of his supporters, Donald Trump doesn't have an education past year 2, grade 2. I mean, he claims he does, but we all know. In addition to this, another interesting factor about this whole situation is that not everyone Donald Trump thought would agree with him, agrees with him. For example, Senator Lindsey Graham, a close ally of Donald Trump, doesn't agree with him. So does 9 other Republican senators, because they believe that this isn't harming American jobs, it's harming American businesses, and rightfully so. Yet again, Donald Trump doesn't want to hear any of it. In fact, I don't know if he can hear anything at all by the way he speaks and by the way he tweets. Immigration hasn't been an ongoing problem in the US, but it's been an ongoing problem for Donald Trump. Therefore, that's why he's issuing these suspensions of visas, because he believes that American people should have these American jobs. Yet, if you look at most American people he wants for these jobs, they can't handle these jobs. They aren't skilled enough, they aren't educated enough. Most of them work topless on a farm. Furthermore, this ban is said to carry out past October 1st, which is when the new fiscal year for the government begins and where most H-1B visas are issued. Now, obviously, as you can tell, I think this is a dumb idea. This is very stupid. This is idiotic of Donald Trump. But what has he not done that's idiotic during his campaign? Throughout the whole coronavirus, from January to February, he played golf more times than he actually addressed the situation about coronavirus. But that's for another day. So yeah, that was Donald Trump on foreign workers visas. If you have any news reports or news headlines that you've read about that you want me to talk about, please leave in the comments down below. And please like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully I don't get as stressed as I did making this one. Take care.